or knocked already? Not yet. Not yet.
My bad. Mouse is good. Yeah.
That's what I need. I need a countdown timer too, but we'll get there. We will get there.
There's been a lot of shit going on, man. So, what's good? What's good, y'all? We're gonna start in a couple, like, maybe 5 minutes. Would you sign up real quick? She's a runner, she's a trapper.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
Boniets. Pookie, what's good, baby?
Yo, Brandon says the Jets are gonna be good. All I gotta say is this: you're a liar. Hey.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn? What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
Okay, Instagram is
Testing.
You gotta relax.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn? What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
Yo. When Brandon says the Jets are gonna be good, I tell him you're a liar.
That's why. Okay, I think that was one of the reasons why I wouldn't start. But we're getting there.
Yeah, try it now. You know the key?
8:30-ish. No.
We're good to go?
No, we should be good. Check right now.
No, I'm not on. The Greene Central podcast is live. I'm not. Yeah, I want to log out.
Refresh it because
Look. I'm not on. It's not on. We'll do it again. We'll do a different key.
let me see. Yeah. Bear with us, y'all. Bear with us. Still setting up.
Once again, I fucked up.
We may have to discuss this, sir.
Yo, that's right. Yo.
I'm like,
Yo, we can discuss that.
yo. I'm like, wait. Let me make sure the stream is on, and then I see Josh just laid out in his boxes. Oh man. Mic check. Thank you for making sure the chat is working. We appreciate that. Did you capture that very sexy photo, that very Costanza-ish photo of Josh laid out?
Put it up. You want to put it up? I sent it to you. You can put it up.
We're about to print that. We can send that to print.
Put it on a T-shirt. I sent it to you. Like, no, put it on a T-shirt. I'm okay.
We are almost done. We just want to make sure we get Josh's IG up.
I sent you the new key.
Okay, perfect.
And look, and I'm sending you the photo. How do people laughing? I sent you the photo too. We got a photo and
Oh my God.
All right, let's get it started.
All right, hold on. Let me get this key up.
Then let me go. Go to the topics. All right, go to topics. Type of topic. All right.
I mean, I feel better though knowing that the IG is gonna look appropriate.
Well. Yeah, you heard that Wild 'N Out's coming back, right? Wild 'N Out.
Oh, so I wanted to. Okay, I didn't know that they were letting him rock. But I saw an article where he was talking about forgiveness.
I forgot to tell you about this, bro. Women are saying now in England they want to charge men with coercion if they try to hit and quit. Some girl actually is talking about it.
Like bringing a dude up on charge.
Dude. Statement is sexual abuse, right? I'm gonna explain that. But if a girl has expressed that she doesn't want to have sex for the sake of having sex, and she wants,
we gotta talk about this. This is mandatory. We have to talk about this. It's getting out of hand.
All right, hold on. Let's at least see if it's up in. Yo, what is going on?
Let's check now. Shit.
It's still not.
Fuck no.
What is going on?
Get up, no. You. I don't even know, bro. This shit is getting trash. Yeah, it's not coming on my shit. She's a runner. She's a track star.
I may have one hope.
Yeah. Well,
let me try one last thing.
I need to get a Seattle Mariners. Oh, I'm gonna order that right now. I'm bugging. I'm definitely bugging.
Oh no! Wait, I forgot. I can't. I have to use the other broadcast.
Fuck it.
Maybe if it's this also, send me this also. But I doubt it.
No, that's all good. We only on the Greene Central, then fuck it.
See, it says there not started. That's what I don't understand.
Oh, I never hit stop broadcast.
Oh, leave it to Josh.
All right, there we go.
We gotta hit Josh with the button.
Congratulations.
I'm wondering what the hell. I'm like, yo, what's going on, bro?
All right, you ready? Let's get. All right,
Hold on.
Let's get started.
Hold on, because I need to make sure. I think I had stopped it over here.
Nah, you good. You good. I see it. I'm on live. I see it. I'm live.
You sure?
I'm 100% sure. Look.
All right, let me just make sure.
Oh no, look how it looks though.
I told you, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck.
Bougnets.
Jesus Christ, I'm an
All right,
asshole.
hold on. Check it out. Should refresh in a moment. My apologies, guys.
No, don't apologize. Let me apologize. My apologies. But once again, this is our show, so you can go now. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go.
Good
we're
now,
definitely
right? Finally fixed
fantastic.
itself.
Go.
Okay.
All right, now let's get started.
We're getting there, little by little. We're getting there.
All right, I gotta make sure that
Volume is down. Make sure we are.
Grammys absolutely sucked. All right, ready? We're gonna start. Ready?
Yes, sir.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
Almost technical difficulties. Almost.
What up, Bushwick? What up,
Let's
Brooklyn?
Let's clap it up, y'all. Did I lose? Almost.
Let's get right into the bullshit, man. All right.
Well, before you jump right into this, before you jump right into this, can we all just point out how wonderful Josh looks right now in his navy blue Yankee fitted right now? All right, Josh, I really want to say I think navy is the right color for you.
I got a bad
Look how
color.
yes, but you look very mature and handsome in this navy. I think navy is the color that you need in your life.
I got a Mecca hat just like this. All right.
Is that Yankee blue?
Yankee blue. It's
Is
a
that
Yankee blue with a Met logo on it. I'm okay with it.
Hold on, wait. Let's clap it up one more time for the Yankee blue. Yankee blue on Josh. Yankee blue on Josh right now. This is the result of a All-Star game bet gone wrong.
Fucking betting against LeBron, man. Kick my ass.
Betting against a very well picked team by LeBron.
I thought the young guys were gonna get busy.
Josh thought this was the finals and bet on Durant. But we already know. Oh, I got to get used to this now because I'm lost. Where the hell? Oh, there we go.
Anyway, this is what I got to say about
there
basketball.
There are no grown men in the NBA.
Right?
Yes.
That's why Giannis got MVP and he did like 100 dunks with the weren't contested. Meanwhile, I don't want to talk about the All-Star game. Whatever. All right, how was your week?
It was better. It was definitely better, but still busy. Busy as hell. I feel like I'm starting to come into some normalcy, but there's still that. There's always that partial pandemic life that is just never ending. But it feels like Groundhog's Day is maybe coming to an end soon.
Yeah.
It feels like 1 year just went by. Like it was like the longest.
Like a Thanos snap.
Like the longest week ever. It was like Bobby would say about a week ago.
Did you see the?
No, I know. I think we do, but I might have moved it around. I might have moved it around.
Bobby,
but since we don't have Bobby, we just
Pookie, what's good, baby?
We'll just shout out Pookie one time.
He looks like him. He could be a twin. I actually went out. I went out sometime this week. A friend of mine, it was his birthday. So we went out.
Nice. Okay.
We had masks on and stuff like that.
No, I know, but at least you had some sense of normalcy.
It just felt. Yeah, it felt like just.
So indoor dining.
Yeah.
So the indoor.
I guess indoor, outdoor, because they had an outdoor area in the back.
So at least you had nice fresh air coming through.
Yeah,
okay, all right. I would feel better knowing that there's some fresh.
I will say this.
Air coming through.
I will say this. I had steak and potatoes.
Okay.
Right? And
a very manly meal.
Yeah, I got drink. And my boy had like tacos, 3 tacos.
Nice.
It was 4 of us. The rest we just drank. Right.
So you made sure you were good on the food, and
no. But I'm bringing this up because it wasn't a fucking high class place. It was like I would say a dive, a bar, one of those bars.
I mean, but those are the best places.
Not a dive. Like
those can be the best.
What
places
do you call
sometimes.
them?
They usually call them dive bars.
You know it. You probably know it. I went to the place called Cream.
That sounds. Oh!
Around the corner.
So hold on, wait a minute, because that like I've always seen that place, but I'm like, are they open? Are they not open?
So they were open.
And okay,
shout out to Diego Too Deep.
Man, why you call it? Why is a dive bar on the outside? It looks nice. How's it look on the inside? It's not a dive bar,
but I'm just saying, it's a decent spot. 4 of us. Hold up, 4 of us.
Okay,
4 of us. Weekday. I'm the only one that ate an entree. My friend had an appetizer.
Okay.
The bill came out to $500.
Bruh. What did you pop a bottle? What did you eat there?
That's what I'm saying. And it wasn't the filet mignon.
There was no bottle service.
No bottles. We bought, and we were drinking. We weren't even drinking expensive. We were drinking Jack and Coke and Jameson's. Like shots of.
Was it St. Patty's Day? I'm like, what day of the week was it?
If it was St. Patty's, we should probably get a discount. Right?
No, not really. Not really.
We were early. We got there like 7, 8 o'clock. There was no buybacks. There was like, it was just.
Did you get a stock certificate with the receipt?
This is the crazier part about it. We all walked out of this like good. Like you would think so one of us is gonna be sloppy drunk.
Yes, for $500 at a local spot. Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Now we're going to Peter Luger's. That $500 bill is probably.
Now hold on, wait. I should say, all right. You're saying it's $500. You didn't pop a bottle, but you guys must have had a decent amount. I mean, clearly it's a decent amount of drinks.
I would say 5.
You got to average. All right, you say what? $10, $15 a drink. Probably $15 a drink
for Jack and Coke. Was it drinking Hennessy?
Yeah, but some of these places think they're
Jack and Coke, Jameson, and ginger ale.
We live in a gentrified world, my brother. You have to pay gentrification prices now.
Jack and Coke is not expensive. It's not an expensive drink.
It doesn't matter.
I wasn't getting Henny and Red Bull.
It doesn't matter. the neighborhood is now under.
The waitress, granted, she did a pretty decent job.
When's the last time you seen a chopped cheese price?
Hold on, let me
Like this, like quadruple what a normal chopped cheese would cost.
Yo, so this is a funny. Let me finish the story. So it was $500. I'm not trying to put the place down, but I don't think I will be drinking there again because I feel like the drinks are watered down. And if you're gonna give me that kind of price, then I want to be fucked up when I leave there. The food was good.
Okay.
The food was really good. So I think that's a place I'll go to eat, have maybe 1 or 2 drinks, and get the fuck out of there. That's how I see it.
want to make sure. Okay, yeah, we get. I wanted to make sure, just in case.
Yeah, nobody's on.
I would have been pissed if we would have been recording.
No, that would have sucked. But so my boy, we come out right. All right, it's done. Pay the bill, done.
Okay.
We come out, and my boy.
It doesn't seem that off though. If you really think about it, depends on like unless you really go to like a detailed breakdown. I figured like usually if I go out, food, couple of drinks, $100. So you figure it was about $100 a man or $125. So it was like what $125 each after the tip or whatever.
It was well my boy's birthday, so he didn't pay. So it was like $160 a piece.
Okay, yeah,
$165 a piece.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem that off, but
for what we were drinking.
Yeah.
It was like we weren't. I understand if I'm drinking Hennessy, or I'm drinking Patron, or I'm drinking Casamigos, or I'm drinking something.
I mean, or if you guys actually ordered a bottle, like
yeah. Because for that price, we
Yeah.
get a bottle,
Yeah.
and then we'll down a bottle. Because you could buy a bottle for $150 in the spot easily, $150, $200. You get a $150 and a free hookah.
I feel like when you see all these shows, right? It's like the regulars at the bar or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they never ever show the bills. You just assume that they're drinking all day and the bill's not gonna be expensive.
You're talking to a pub guy, so I'll eat pub food and I'll drink for $80 and be drinking all night. I'm a pub guy. I buy 3 drinks I want to buy back.
I feel like we might be stuttering. Frank, how is it, Frank? Is the signal choppy?
Are we fucked up?
I feel like we might be losing a couple of drop frames here and there.
I hope
it
not.
might be my bad.
Well, good. That story was trash anyway. Who gives a fuck about my day drinking? Yo, but the funniest thing is that dude, you know how you go from, you know you from the hood. So right after that, my boy disappears. We come outside like, where the fuck this guy goes? So I call him. He's like, yeah, I'm across the street. So I go across the street. And I'm like, yo, he's like, yeah, I'm hungry. I wanted to buy some food. I said, all right, well, we go to the food truck. He's like, nah, I bought 4 beef patties.
Wait, so you guys,
We leave.
no, so hold on. You said somebody would be like wasted at that point.
Nobody's wasted. And he went to buy beef patties.
All right, yeah. So that's what I figured. Dollars, good looks. You gotta give us a heads up. I could adjust it on the fly. It's because we're trying to do
Couple things. Instagram too.
Yeah, we're trying to do Instagram too. So it's a learning process. That's why it's single-digit episodes. Welcome to episode 9 fiascos.
Yes. So what we gonna do? We're gonna get off of IG.
No. I can adjust. So that's the beauty. I can adjust it on the fly, guys. Just bear with me.
Yeah. So the sound is good, but the frames are a little slow.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Again, if you guys don't know, me and Isaac bet on the All-Star game. This is why I'm wearing this dirt-ass fucking hat. Oh, North Carolina got destroyed by Wisconsin. 85-62. Yeah. All right, guys. Again, let me know if the videos.
I'm seeing Greene consistently now, which is a good sign. So it should be better. All
right, so let's go.
I apologize.
Let's get off.
I apologize.
Let's get off of my shitty ass story, and let's get into sports.
Yo, he does not look crazy with the hat on. Look how handsome he looks in Yankee blue, guys. Come on, man. You guys got to help me out here.
All right, let's
help me bring him to the dark side, man. We must bring Josh to the dark side. I don't want to get clipped for playing this, but just the intro at least.
Fuck that shit.
Welcome to the dark side, man.
Yeah, we're not doing that. All right, let's get into sports. So
wait. I feel like we may have to restart just for the sake of. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean,
just for the sake of not IG. We won't have to restart there.
We should erase that whole shit.
Who
cares about my story? Fuck that Kanye story.
No. I'm not even saying because of that. I'm saying because of the choppiness. Now it's not choppy. Now it's smooth, right?
Yeah, we should. All right, so erase the shit.
Yeah, it's definitely better now.
Erase and start
So
over.
I feel like
intro everything all over again.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll be right back
be
in
right
2
back,
seconds.
guys.
I'm not even literally. I'm stopping the stream for like 1 second, guys. I'm
but
getting
can you
right
delete
back
that
in.
shit off YouTube?
Yes, but after, not right now.
So it's gonna be 2 different things.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Yeah.
All right.
I must be feeling like champions with the Yankee hat on.
All right.
One more
Wait. I want to make sure.
Frank said it's good.
We're not dropping streams or dropping frames.
Nah, we should be good.
We should be, but sometimes this thing, it likes to act up. Let's just make sure.
I think. Frank said we was good.
Yeah, it's looking much better now. Guys, apologize. All right.
Ready? 3,
2.
2, 1.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn? What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
All right, let's clap it up for the restart.
Yeah.
Apologies. I will monitor the color of the stream from now on.
So having a restart.
These are lessons learned, man. It really is a learning process, yo. And the crazy thing is, we keep trying to like introduce things along the way.
Fuck it up.
So it's a process, guys.
Last time, I'm gonna say last time because I know that this is good. Well, actually, we're gonna erase the original video, so this is gonna be the original video. Wearing the hat, lost the bet, gotta wear a hat, keeping my word. Moving on. Moving on. Let's get into sports. All right, football. A lot of football moves happened. The Patriots re-signed Cam and brought back a bunch of weapons for him.
Wait, but before you, I feel like we want people to fully understand why, because I don't want them to see you in a Yankee hat and just not really understand. All right, we don't have to go into full detail.
Made a bet.
Josh lost the bet, guys. Josh lost the bet. All right, he is honoring the bet, and now if I lost, to be fair, I'd be wearing a Mets hat for the entirety of the episode.
He is still wearing the enemy though. I will say.
I mean, yeah. I just thought it was a nice hat and it matched.
It does. It is a nice hat. It is a nice hat.
Now, unfortunately, it's not a Mets hat, and you, my friend, are wearing the New York Yankees. All right, we gotta clap it up. All right. Listen, I know how much it really hurts Josh to wear this hat right now. He's getting a bunch of crap for it on Instagram, as he should. But I think that navy, especially the Yankee blue, looks very good on you, sir.
I'll make sure I wear my Yankee blue Met hat. I'll make sure I wear my
And just to make sure that we, twist the knife, can I please see the patch on the side of the hat? Can we show everyone what patch that is? Wait, I don't know if they can see the year. Hold on. Can you see the year? It is the year 2000, ladies and gentlemen. Who was the MVP of that World Series?
I don't know, but I know we lost. Oh my God! But listen. In my credit, I bought this hat when I bought the Met hat, which I don't own anymore. I must have burned it when they lost. But I bought it because they move for New York teams. So,
but you should have burned the Yankee hat.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
I think Josh likes.
Maybe I lost the bet back then too.
What is it called when you
I'm in the closet Yankee fan.
No. I wasn't even gonna say all that. I was saying you like to torture yourself.
I don't know.
I forgot what it's called.
Was that sadist? A masochist?
A masochist. Yes. Josh is a masochist. I think he likes to torture himself.
I want all the smoke.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, guys. Thank you for being a part of episode 9 of the Greene Central podcast. We want to get into the sports. So, like I said, a shit ton of football moves. The Patriots specifically re-signed Cam. What do you think about that? Bringing him back?
I I definitely expected them to bring him back. I don't know why I expected them to bring him back. I just didn't think who else would they bring in.
That's what I'm saying.
And I also didn't think as bad as it went, I don't think it was all on Cam. Like, he had no offensive line. There was no help offensively. And then secondly or thirdly, where's that kid? Where's that kid that disrespected him?
Oh,
that's what I want to see.
Oh my God,
that kid that disrespected Cam, like he's at Cam's camp.
No, but you know
and
what?
Then
though?
disrespect him.
This is Cam here to prove himself. Because last year you could say he didn't have any weapons, he didn't have the line.
I feel like
this year they went and got Hunter Henry, who's an elite tight end. They got a Janu Smith, who was from the Titans, who was a really solid tight end.
Do you think that I feel like
they picked up Aguilar and they picked up Bourne from my Niners?
Are you expecting too much, or is everyone expecting too much from Cam? I don't think he's that player anymore.
I see him as a playoff team. He started off good. I think they were like 5-1.
Yeah.
Then everything went to shit.
Then it just went down the toilet.
But he started off pretty good. I think Bill Belichick wanted to see what he had in him, and he's like, all right, you know what? I can win with him. Let me get him weapons, and they still have the draft, and they picked up some offensive linemen too. So I mean, I don't see them going to the Super Bowl. I don't see them being a scary first team in the playoffs. But I see them winning 10 games.
Do you not find it interesting that Bill Belichick gets one up by Tom, and then all of a sudden just does the complete opposite of everything he's ever done in New England?
Listen, they may not want to admit it, but they're too competitive.
Oh no, absolutely.
So Bill's like, all right, you got the Super Bowl. I'm not. I'm making a push. Fuck that. I'm doing something.
Yeah, I found because that narrative just completely changed after Tom wins that Super Bowl.
And that division, the Jets still gonna be shit. The Dolphins are still building. You don't know what you have in Tua. The Bills, granted, are a powerhouse.
Do the Jets trade Sam Darnold?
I think the only team that was really, really interested in Darnold was us, the Niners. But we weren't going to give up too much. And now it looks like they're not trading Jimmy. So I think the only way Darnold gets traded is if Watson finally becomes available.
I don't think you can trade Jimmy, not with that contract. But
before the build, before the
people like I was shocked that Carson Wentz.
But they have a shitload of cap space. And Carson Wentz, listen, I'm sorry. Last year, we could make like a little sideways on that too. I think last year was a fluke because he played too good.
No. But that's what I'm saying.
Bad year.
People feel like there's upside with Carson Wentz still. I don't know if people feel that like would you trade as an organization for Jimmy G, thinking that there's upside?
I think it would have been a similar situation where he's going to a coach that's familiar with him. So Wentz is going to Reich, who is his I believe his offensive coordinator when he had the MVP season.
Okay.
So I think he knows him. I think he was also part of the organization when they drafted him.
You're saying if there's a similar
and then
pairing.
Jimmy's best, well not best, but Jimmy was undefeated with the Patriots a couple games he played.
Okay, I guess.
And you can say what you want about Jimmy, and I'm a Niners fan. Don't get me wrong. I wish we could upgrade from him. But the guy has a winning record and went to a Super Bowl.
No, I'm not bashing him. I thought the way they had built that team, I thought he was like the perfect.
So at worst, he's a game manager.
That's what I looked at. That's what I viewed him as. I viewed him as a game manager.
He's getting paid $25 million, right, or $25 to $30 million. But these contracts, look at Dak. Have we even talked about Dak?
We did not talk about
Dak
that.
Dak is making like $70-something million this year.
I definited need that drop. We need the a money truck or like a because my man got paid.
Bruh.
I'm not mad at him because he bet on himself. It was similar to the Kirk Cousins situation, right? Yeah. Where he was like, "You're gonna pay me what I feel that I'm worth, or you could keep tagging me." And he basically called Dallas's bluff, and he got paid for it. But the Cowboys, like, really.
I think you know what's funny. I think him getting injured solidified this contract because when he got injured, when he came off and he was crying and you saw the emotion, people like the wife is a Giants fan. When they saw him crying coming off, she was like, "Oh my God!" She felt like, like Benito. Like I want to see him back. So that story alone, that narrative alone, is like you can't let this guy go.
That doesn't make Jerry Jones sign that contract though, like or sign that check. Like I hear what you're saying. I'm like,
yeah, but Jerry Jones is loaded, man. I mean, he's probably the richest owner in football. No, it's not. He
probably is one of them. Yeah, definitely one of them.
I know the guy that oversees.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of money for Dak. Like,
yeah, listen.
He's getting paid you getting paid Aaron Rodgers. Like, you getting paid elite level money. I do not believe Dak is worth that. I'm sorry. And yes, that's the Giants fan in me. But I mean, as somebody who's seen good quarterback play, you can see Dak being in the top 15, but not elite. Not
no. I don't even think he's second tier. He's probably third tier. Because the top tier is what Aaron Rodgers.
I think you would argue
the top tier
that he could fit.
Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Brady. I think Josh Allen, Russell Wilson.
I think Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers are almost.
You gotta put Russell Wilson in there too, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like there's.
That's the top.
I think even with everything else Lamar brings to the game, he's actually starting to play himself into that level too.
Yeah, he's an elite. I've had this conversation with people where, this is why Cam doesn't get enough credit. These are quarterbacks that have to carry a team by themselves.
Yeah.
And not just with their arm, with their legs, the physicality.
Yeah, everything.
You don't get these kind of quarterbacks. You don't. It happened. RG3. What we saw a little glimpse of that. Then he got hurt. His career's over.
Yeah.
Michael Vick is probably the originator, right?
Yes.
And then you have Jackson. What is it? Jackson?
What, Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
And you have Cam. That's 4. I don't think there's anybody else like that.
Josh
Allen is similar, but he gets conventional and he'll stay in the pocket and he'll throw. He has a cannon.
I think if Josh continues to play like he played last season, he could start being in that conversation too. Yeah. But
all right,
I don't know, man.
Some other moves. AJ Greene, Pro Bowler. He signed with
the Cardinals. That's a good point too. Murray, but Murray is working his way up the ranks. I agree.
No. You know, we're gonna see what Kyler Murray does now this year. He got a lot of weapons.
Murray.
But a lot of weapons this year.
But I definitely agree. Like, as far as like he's working his way up. I feel like, don't you feel like it was
I think
Kyler
Murray's like Trae Young.
I know, but that's like
he's like
I understand why he chose like that. Money's really tough to walk away from, but I mean, he's so short at quarterback.
Baseball. I think they offered him some money in baseball too.
They offered him money in baseball, but they offer him NFL money. That NFL money is
baseball's
right
guaranteed.
Away. Baseball is guaranteed, but where he got drafted, that's guaranteed too.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good quarterback. And they got AJ Greene now. Obviously, they picked up JJ Watt.
We're freezing again. I'm sorry.
What
I apologize.
The fuck is going
I don't know what's going on, man. I'm sorry. I think it's most likely because we're trying to do too much.
We'll figure it out. So just bear with us today. Unless you want to jump on. Let me see. Is there anybody even on IG with us? Jump the fuck off the IG.
No, probably. I don't even know. You're supposed to have it open, but that's fine.
I'm trying to look at notes. I got 3 people.
Dollar said not as bad. All right, thank you.
AJ Greene. I keep saying AJ Greene. That's because I really like AJ Greene. Who else?
AJ Greene is
you guys
not
got
bad.
Kyle Rudolph. The Giants signed Kyle Rudolph.
Yeah, but
listen. Evan Ingram is always hurt. As talented as he is, he's always hurt.
I get that.
At least Rudolph plays every game.
My concern is with Danny Nichols.
He's not that bad, man.
I know, man. It's inconsistency that concerns me.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Rudolph is a great pickup, Dollars. It's Danny Nichols that I'm worried about.
Well, hopefully he could do this thing.
Rudolph is a red zone guy, but you got to get to the red zone.
Well, you're gonna get
you have to get to the red zone.
You're gonna get Saquon back, and you guys.
Yeah, Dollar. That's what I'm saying. He's like Danny's a bum, bro. I think I hear you, man.
I think you're getting what's his name, Galladay too. Kenny Galladay. Supposedly it's a rumor. He's solid.
Again, who's throwing the ball to these players? Who's throwing the ball?
And other football news, Mitch Trubisky. Man. He signed. Is Trubisky officially over?
So
being the backup to Josh Allen.
First of all, that was crazy, right? Not only do you not even, let me tell you how bad the situation must have been. He didn't even entertain waiting.
Yeah, I know.
He took a backup position. That was what told me, like, wow, he's already that's 1 foot out of the NFL.
I don't know if he's 1 foot out of the NFL. He's still young enough where he could probably come back and be a decent quarterback.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's
man.
gonna ever be an elite quarterback. Like, remember they traded up for him, and
I
Mahomes
know.
was in that,
I know.
that draft.
I know.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
If you're a Bears fan, oh my, it's got to be so painful to be a Bears fan, man.
They and Deshaun Watson was in that draft.
What is it with the Bears? They can never
The
have
Bears.
a quarterback, yo.
The Bears, they should be.
Yeah, they can
the
never.
bumps.
What quarterback have they had since Jim McMahon that was actually good? Only the one season of great.
Cutler had one good year.
Oh yeah, Cutler had
That's 'cause he had Brandon
one good
Marshall
year,
with him.
and
Brandon
I think
Marshall came good.
Grossman had one good year, and that was it.
I don't even know if Grossman had
Yeah,
one.
that Super Bowl year, I think he played.
But Trubisky
decent.
played good that one year.
Yeah, it's always they get that
And
one
then he was
season, and then
Garbage.
oh my! I think the C on the Bears helmet stands for cursed. The C on the Bears helmet stands for cursed. Oh man!
All right, now let's talk about probably the biggest talk in off season has been with the football has been Deshaun Watson. Like Deshaun Watson, they're gonna trade him.
Yo,
They're gonna trade
is
him.
this a Governor
And
Cuomo situation?
I was gonna tell you right now.
Like, come on, man.
Yo, that's
Come
what-
on,
look at that.
man.
Come on, son.
Like,
So now there's a law firm that says there's 12 women with allegations of
wait,
him.
against Deshaun Watson?
12 women. There's a firm that says there's 12 women now
Wow. Here we go.
saying that
Here
he's
we
either
go.
did inappropriate things or he sexually harassed them.
So hold on, because this I feel like anytime you go down this road, it's a slippery slope, right? But this inappropriate contact or inappropriate touching, it's so crazy that we're talking about this right now because yesterday was my first day back in the building and we haven't seen each other in months, right? Everybody hasn't seen each other in months. Staff is like, hugging, saying hello, and a couple people, not only myself included, we joked about it. We were like, "Oh, guys, I just want to say I felt uncomfortable right there."
I've done it too.
We joked about it
I've done it too,
because
John.
it was like, you haven't seen your coworkers in a while. You give them a hug. Like, it's nice to actually see somebody in person. And then it was like, it was funny. Like, people laughed about it because it's like it's getting out of hand now. Now it's to the point where it's like, if that's the case, it's like you're basically on thin ice every time. Like, that's how it feels. Like, you have to really, you're on eggshells every day.
I was speaking to a social worker at the job, right? And she was getting like aggressive with me. But this is a friend of mine. It's not a friend of mine. But we know each other for a long time.
Exactly.
So she was getting like it was a patient. She was talking to me. So I'm like, listen, simmer down. I'm not your husband. I tell her that, right? She goes, oh, you're not my work husband. I said, listen, hold on. Look. I said, you're inappropriately talking to me.
Yeah, exactly.
So now I'm able to bring you up on charges. So
but
she
hold
started
on.
laughing.
Before we would joke about stuff like that, but now there's like a thin line of truth to it. Like,
so she starts laughing. She's like, oh no, please don't do it. But it's like that's the world we live in now.
oh man, yo, Madge, good evening,
That's the world we live
sir.
in, bro. With you know.
We a
Recently-
little choppy. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's spotty at times. We're working on it.
Yeah, we definitely. Well, he's working on it. I'm watching.
Honesty brought to you by Jekin.
Yeah, man, it's insane, man. I just heard that the recent allegation against Cuomo was this woman said that he was hugging her tight. He was hugging her shoulder,
hugging her tight, or
during
embracing
a
her.
picture.
Yes,
And she said, "I felt
he fondled my shoulder.
Felt so awkward. It was like, are you serious?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
He fondled my shoulder. All right, this is where
hold
we're
on.
getting to as a country.
And this
It's come on.
this
man.
leads to
like, but so my concern is, and this is what we talked about yesterday also, is the people that actually experience real like uncomfortability. Like, it's gonna become like a mockery now. Like
crying wolf.
yeah, because what happens is the people that actually really experience these uncomfortable feelings, right, are like, I don't know if I want to talk about it because everybody is just being made fun of or
Yeah.
making a mockery of it.
Yeah, all right. So in talking about that, I was on the Hood's CNN. I was on World Star, and this young lady.
Wow, World Star. I
World
haven't
Star.
heard that in a while.
World Star.
World Star.
This young lady says that I'll let you guys hear it. I'm gonna put it on the mic so you can hear it. I want to know what you guys think about this.
You're gonna have to put that pretty loud, sir.
Statement is sexual abuse, right? I'm going to explain that. So some people didn't understand how that statement is sexual abuse, right? I'm going to explain that. But if a girl has expressed that she doesn't want to have sex for the sake of having sex, and she wants to have sex, with only with someone that she's chatting to or something like that, but you're not interested in chatting to her, but then you go ahead and chat to her just for the sole purpose of having sex with her, knowing that when you have sex with her, you're going to dip. That's manipulation. And when you manipulate someone into having sex with you, that is coercion. And coercion is sexual abuse. Do you understand? Because when she told you that she doesn't want to have sex for the sake of having sex the same way you do, if that's all you wanted from her, you should have just left it. You shouldn't have gone and manipulated and weaved your way into there, and try and do what you can to cheat. And then once you hit, you go. That's sexual abuse. Let me tell you that. And a lot of people don't know that. So I'm glad that she...
I hear what she's saying. I hear what the young woman is saying. Now, this is the thing, though. So she's basically saying, I mean, if that's the case, are we going to start signing agreements now? We have to sign contracts when we decide that we are going to have...
You lousy motherfucker, you. That's what I got to say about her.
It's like, come on, man.
Lousy motherfucker, you. Listen, I'm sorry, man. What about the women that are having sex just to get somebody's money? What about the women that are luring guys into a hotel room, giving them a fucking pill, fucking them and taking all their money? And there was a star that had said that. She did it a long time ago. So it's all bullshit. So now it's coercion. If I fucking think, yeah. And then how do you know I just wanted to hit? How you know that I got involved with you? Yeah, of course. Listen, we live. Let's be realistic. The reason a guy gets with a girl is because it's a sexual thing to them. The reason a girl gets with a guy.
Hold on. I was gonna say because that could go both ways.
Exactly. You're attracted to somebody, so you get involved with them.
That goes both ways.
Now, nobody sees, and maybe they do, but that hasn't happened for me. Nobody sees a woman that says, "Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna marry her." That doesn't happen. Only in the movies. I mean, I don't know anybody that does. You see somebody, oh my god, she looks good. You start talking to her, and then you see what happens. But for the most part, of course, it's gonna be a sexual thing. I wanna be inside you. But if something else comes out of it, it comes out of it. But that's gonna be the guy's first thought.
We might need that as a drop too, sir. What you said? I want to be.
I want to be inside you.
I want to be inside you. And that reminds me.
Feel your ribs.
I don't know. People are not gonna remember that, but that is pretty funny. Was it Russell Brand or the actor?
Russell Brand.
That's the comedy, the comedian, right? Yeah. There's a funny song.
The guy Sarah Marshall.
Yes.
The guy inside you. Oh man. Yeah, that shit was
inside of you.
Yeah, did I steal that from him? I don't know the fuck.
Oh man, no, but that part is funny. When you said that, it came to my head. I was like, all right.
Yeah, but I mean, coercion? Are you fucking?
Oh man,
coercion is I'm sexually abusing you. What the fuck is going on?
I know. I get what she's saying. Like there's some truth to what she's saying, but you're nitpicking because women do the same thing.
But I'm saying if there is some truth to what she's saying, I'm not saying there's not.
She's basically saying that guys, like, if guys play with your mind, like
everybody plays with everybody's fucking mind.
That's my point.
Hold up. So if
that's my
what
point.
I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. All right, so let me elaborate. So if I'm coercing you into giving me your body and you do that, and then I leave, you can bring me up on fucking charges.
But no, that's what she's saying. What she wants to happen, but that's
what I'm saying.
That's not gonna happen.
And obviously, you heard her accent. She's from the UK. She's an English young lady saying that she wants this to be passed in Britain. But what? Yeah, if that shit gets passed, what the fuck are we? What's going on?
The bars are gonna be empty. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
The bars
are gonna be empty.
Shit. Sexual misconduct by me touching you. Hey, can I buy you a drink? Oh my god, you touched me. I'm calling the cops.
Yes.
Like it's fucking insane, bro.
Yes. Excuse me, lady. You look lovely tonight. May I buy you this drink? That's inappropriate.
Yeah.
No,
sir. No, I don't want you to have it. Yeah. But you know what? Let me be the 1% guy that's filthy rich. I don't even got to tell you shit. You come to me. It's a fucking double standard. It's bullshit. But you know what? Let me before I turn into an angry Puerto Rican. Let's move on. Let's get the fuck off this.
Brandon said he thought that was Iggy Azaelia.
Shit. Iggy. Nick Cannon. Supposedly Nick Cannon is bringing back Wanting Out, and
I thought the funny thing was about him he actually has some truth to it because he's speaking about cancel culture.
Yeah, with the anti-Semitic comments he said.
Yeah, with the anti-Semitic comments he said, he basically was saying that everybody is quick to run to this cancel culture instead of actually counseling up the person or educating the person about what they did wrong.
But that's how it is now.
But what he's saying has a lot of truth to it.
But he's talking about specifically what he said. But yeah, that's the way it is. If you come out and you say something like gender related, and it's from pure ignorance, just because you don't know.
Thank you. Yes.
Someone just
that is the key. Pure ignorance, right? Not hateful speech.
If I see somebody, I say, hey, ma'am, I'm not ma'am. Okay, sir. No, I'm not sir.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, and then you can really be destroyed from that.
Yeah.
Like they could really take your head off. And then it's like, okay, well, I don't know. But you know what? That's why in the jobs, like in my job, they make you take a class for the shit.
Everybody's job.
So that you
every year now, I think is legally required that you take like some sort of like sexual harassment training. First of all, no training is perfect.
Or intimidation. That's the new thing.
Yeah, no training is perfect. But a good example of what you're talking about, right? The star of, I think it was the star of Juno.
Yeah, she's trans now.
Yeah, well, it's no longer she.
He's trans.
That's
right there.
That's
Big,
exact. Thank you. Yes,
big right there.
That's exactly what I was just gonna say. I like now know that once it becomes a publicly known thing that is what a person is requesting to be called, like you can't say that. And I'm like, well, how the hell are you supposed to like keep track? Like
Demi Lovato came out recently and said that gender is not scientific.
Bruh.
All right.
So gender is not scientific. So my thing is for this. Again, I'm not. Can women get prostate cancer? No. Can men get ovarian cancer? No. So I think scientifically, if you guys can't get that, then that means your bodies are set up a certain way. Then that's what you are. But who am I to judge? If you want to be called whatever you want to be called, that's on you. I will respect it. But do not penalize me for not understanding or not. Maybe I'm less sensitive towards it because I don't understand it.
I think I'm going to disagree with you there because I believe the world is flat, sir. And what you're saying, it just doesn't make any sense. Okay?
You got to relax.
All right? So when you start talking this science stuff, all right, we all know that, climate change isn't real.
All right. Oh, right? Yeah, it's definitely not. All right, let's move on. Since we want to talk about foolery, Kanye West. So there was a rumor that Kanye West is the richest man in the world. Not richest man, richest black man in the world, worth $6.6 billion. And I believe Forbes came out with an article that threw it away or something like that.
All these media outlets reporting that Kanye West is the richest black male.
Yeah.
All right.
6.6.
Oh no, I think
richest black male in America.
Okay, it was the richest black male. Okay,
it might be the world, but I know it's definitely.
Now, I just want to say to Kanye,
congratulations, you played yourself.
It's definitely for Forbes to go out of their way and write a statement or an article basically shutting that down. You already tells you
the articles.
Yeah.
The name of the article is "No, Kanye West is not the richest black person in America." And here's why.
Yeah, exactly. So for Forbes to actually come out with an article specifically rebutting all the trash that your media team is spewing says a lot. Now, I will say this. We do need to clap it up, though, because $1.8 billion, okay? Kanye has reached $1.8 billion. So whether you like him or not, whether you think
he surpassed Hov.
Whether you think he's psycho or not, no, he hasn't. Watch your mouth. No, he hasn't.
Financially?
Look it up. I believe Hov is almost at $2 billion.
Kanye's almost at $2 billion now.
Yeah, no, but that's why I said you have to give Kanye his props.
I don't know if you believe the internet. They have $1.2 billion for Hov, and they got and then 1.7 for Kanye.
So listen, regardless of the fact, at that point now they're both like playing with the same money. Yeah. What he's done though, even with all the loose screws,
that's part of the genius.
It is part of the genius.
Going
definitely.
from
genius,
Swipe, you don't have the answer, Swipe.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have the answer, Swipe. To doing this, I mean, it says a lot. The Gap deal is going to give him more money too in the future.
That's why his team put that out. It was like on the basis of like future earning projections. But we know and just like Forbes knows, you can't count future earning projections.
You can go to the toilet
that
tomorrow.
Exactly. That doesn't make any sense. Now,
recently he's going through the divorce. You don't think he wanted to put some kind of good publicity on himself?
No, I just think, like any good media team, just pick and chooses the right time to like stir things up and get your name out there. But I just thought like it just screams, like an obvious tactic. And the fact that Forbes like just stepped all over it right
immediately,
away.
because they were saying this like 2 days ago. So
can I say, where were these fact checkers when freaking our president was like speaking all this nonsense? The minute Kanye says something not true, is immediately
which president?
rebuttal.
Is that our new president? Did you see our new president kill himself?
Yes. Almost died going up the steps on Air Force One. Can I tell you how refreshing is it for the president to make the news for just falling instead of nonsense? Like, we haven't heard the president in the news for weeks, but the minute he does something, it's just like falling.
Of Donald Trump hitting golf balls, and it was hitting him as he falls.
Oh man, bro.
Oh man, but he's listen. Talking to the president, you gotta give clap it up for the president. If you got your stimmy check, you loving him right now.
Yo,
you got that stimulus check, you love him. Clap it up. He said he was gonna do it, and he did it.
That's a lot of government cheese. What is it? 1,600? What was it?
I think it was 14 per person.
That's a lot of government cheese.
Listen, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
God bless.
Even if you don't pay taxes, thank you.
All right. Let's talk about the breakups.
We missed that, man. We missed that.
So the last episode we talked about the Kanye breakup and how Kanye told Kim and all her family, if you want to talk to me, you got to talk to me through security and change all his phone numbers. I thought that was a boss move. But what we didn't talk about was on that same night, right after we got out of here, a huge thing broke out that J-Lo and A-Rod had broken up, and supposedly it was over A-Rod's infidelity or alleged infidelity with some young lady that she claimed DM'd him, or he DM'd her. So it was hot. We didn't get to catch it, but thank God we didn't jump on it that quick, because immediately after, a day or two after, their publicists both came out and said it's bullshit.
Well, that's the publicist's job, though.
The engagement is still on. They're working through
Allegedly. It's still on, allegedly.
I mean, for everybody that was going at J-Lo bodying her, like,
I mean, you can still. That's. I think. Listen, she got more. A cougar got more rings than Phil Jackson.
Yeah, I know you saw the ring.
I'm just saying, like.
I mean, she's been married. But I mean, Elizabeth Taylor was fucking married a billion times.
Oh, I'm not knocking her for that at all. So, I'm just saying, like, it's understandable some of the memes.
I mean,
some of the relationships she put herself in.
Some women are really high maintenance, man. And it's hard.
It's J-Lo. First of all, I think A-Rod gets a bruh. Like, come on, man. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So what?
J-Lo?
Look at Halle Berry. Halle Berry can't keep somebody. Halle Berry's dope.
I agree with you there. I mean,
you don't know what's inside that book. So the outside of the book is fantastic. The outside of, oh my God. Plus, at their age, the work they have to put in to keep that book looking like that, right? Then you have to constantly be looking a certain way when you're in public. As a man, I don't care how rich or famous you are, you want to be dealing with that shit?
The dollar says she's from the Bronx. They don't age well. Yo, she aged very well.
Bugging the fuck out.
She aged like some of the best wine you ever seen. I know a lot of it is money, but she works out like a savage. Also,
you bugging out. I'm not.
I don't know, man. Listen, I feel like.
I don't think.
I think he still gets the bra though, because like you saw the drama that Hov went through. Like with Beyonce, Hov, it made a whole album about him.
Hov was a lot younger. Hov had a baby with Beyonce. Was already married. Like it's different. Now you got J-Lo and A-Rod, who are middle age now, right? They're both in their 50s.
That's what makes it worse. Like what you're saying, all the things you said about Hov is like he probably had that midlife crisis or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't even get married to J-Lo yet, and you already wildin'?
But I mean, let's be honest, man. When men get older, they look for younger women.
First of all, everyone always thinks the grass is greener on the other side.
For sure, that's bullshit.
Everybody.
But I'm just
always
saying, men look for and they look for younger women, and
just for the record, the grass is always greener at 1229 Greene Avenue. All right?
And also you don't know what type of person she is behind the cameras.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't know what type.
No. Yeah.
And
I'm not claiming to know J-Lo. I'm just saying,
you could be
like,
gorgeous, flat out gorgeous. So okay,
but who are you
gorgeous.
cheating on J-Lo with? That's my point is, like, who are you cheating on her with? The maid at the hotel? Like, what are you doing,
that's
bro?
That's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm just saying, like,
He's
what are
Russian.
you doing?
They do that. Hispanics don't do that. They gonna get somebody from DR that don't talk no English and do their thing.
Dallas says she's probably a pain in the ass. I don't doubt it. I mean,
listen, there's IG models that look better than J-Lo. And I'm talking about IG
but
models.
they IG models.
No,
they don't.
No, but hold on. And that's just an IG model. What about the chicks that don't be on IG and are naturally beautiful? Come on, and everyone's part of the 1% with that
they
money.
Still not J-Lo.
For status, maybe. But A-Rod doesn't need the fucking
But what
status.
else? What more would you want your girl to bring to the table, bro? She brings everything to the table.
But it depends. I hear what you're saying. If you're ready to get out the game, then that's a perfect person to get out the game with. You got somebody that don't need shit from you, probably has more than you. But he don't want to be out the game, obviously. If allegedly this is what's going on.
I also think that's another thing too, right? When like it's
you gotta
easy,
want to be
easier
done.
to talk like that, but if you're moving around,
and you gotta want to be done. You gotta, like I'm done. I want to.
He's moving around different.
Come on. He's doing the baseball tonight.
Yeah.
He soon he's gonna be on the road. She's on the road. It's a tough thing to do, bro.
I feel like I definitely get it. Like I'm just, you think that, like, I think the same thing that most people thought. Like when they started dating, I was like, oh, I guess they both ready to put the shenanigans behind them.
Yes. I mean, the world we live in now, men are ready to put it away quicker than women. Women are. I want to be. I'm doing my thing. I mean, and that takes us to our next topic. Quavo just broke up with. Well, he didn't break up. Supposedly, what's the girl? Saweetie. Sweetie. No, Saweetie. It's Saweetie. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. You can correct me. I don't know how to say it. But she broke up with him.
It's okay.
She broke up with him.
There's like a million. There's a million rap names. It's hard to remember them all.
So she breaks up with him because she's claiming infidelity. So I mean,
yo, Dollars. Wait, who needs that though? Are you talking about Quavo or are you talking? Yeah, he be wildin' though. They saying that he dead her. Dollars is saying that he dead her.
Nah, bro. It came out today. I can show you the article.
I think it's
she
I
left.
think it's one of those tit for tat things.
He still have pictures of her on his Instagram. She broke up with him and then she went. This is what happened. She broke up with him and then she went on Diddy's son's show. I forgot his name.
Justin.
Okay. So he went on Justin's show. Is it Justin, the light skinned one,
right? Justin, I think, is his eldest. So,
he has a show. Now this Saweetie girl, that's his ex. So she went on his show and they was talking. You know, it wasn't something super inappropriate, but because she went on his show, supposedly Quavo unfollowed her on IG, so she don't follow her back. That's the new breakup cue. I unfollow you, unfollow me. It's the new breakup cue. But prior to that, she already had said she was ready to broke up with him.
I could get him. I could understand him being upset about that, but at the same time, don't you you have to remember that she's an artist. Like she has to do those shows. Those appearances are what helps.
Yeah, but this fucking show. I mean, his show's not a #1 show. Go on the show that you could go to. It was almost like a smack in your face.
Yeah,
I'm not with you, so now I'm gonna go see my ex.
I mean,
but think about it. We're not talking about people our age. We're talking about kids. They're in their 20s.
Yo,
kids do dumb shit.
I think Dollars, you be on Shade Room too much, bro. He be knowing all the gossip. Look, he's like, that's why Quavo got tight.
I try to do my homework before we do anything anyway. But listen, man, everybody's breaking up. Hopefully they do the Method Man song. Hopefully Offset gives him some.
I mean, the way it's going right now, we might have to do a segment of
breakups,
breakups, like week breakups of the week.
Nah, fuck that.
Breakups of the week.
Yeah, so hopefully Offset can give him some advice and he can get his girl back if he wants her back, like Offset did with Cardi. But Offset had a lot more to lose because they had a baby. So
before we move on from breakups, I know, Jack, and you do not watch Married at First Sight. I know you don't watch Married at First Sight.
I gotta watch the show, man.
Listen, it's crazy because I can't even tell you anybody else. I mean, I if I saw the couples, I know who they are, but I can't remember their names. But Chris and Paige from this season, their names are burned in my head because it's a train wreck. It's a train wreck
for both, or
it's a train wreck. It's a train wreck for both, but I feel bad for Paige because she needs to turn the page. Like she really needs to turn. She needs to turn the page. Like I feel like she just likes to be embarrassed or abused on like TV. And if you watch
is she still on him?
So it's Married at First Sight, right? You agreed to get married.
Yeah. So they're married.
They're gonna match you with somebody
they think you're compatible with.
Exactly. This dude comes from. This is what makes it hilarious too. The dude comes from, like his father's a pastor. He comes from like a church background. We're gonna do, prayer. Yeah, I could probably fix it.
Well,
it's a wild situation because they were both matched for being like these spiritual people.
Mm-hmm.
The first like night that they spend together, dude dips on her. So after they get married, they go on their honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
The dude dips on her.
Okay.
Disappears for like a day. Comes back. Of course, they're on camera. And he's like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm not attracted to you."
Is the girl attractive?
She is. But when you see further on down the road, you kind of put two and two together. Like the girl that he was messing with before is better looking. So he's like, wait, I'm marrying this? Like it all comes together when you start to see what happens. But dude slept with her that night, woke up in the morning, slept with her again. And his thought process behind it was like, I'm going to try to see if I could just like push through.
And then he goes back to his ex.
And then he disappears for a whole day after that. On their honeymoon after they got married. I'm telling you, that was the first couple episodes. So of course after that, I'm like, I got to see where this goes. I got to keep watching and see where this goes. Bro, he tells her that he spoke to his ex and she might be pregnant.
Why they got married? During this time?
No, literally the first week that they're together. So she's on it like, wait, but we've been like, you go through the application process and everything for the show. So she's putting two and two together. She's like, wait, but that means that you were sleeping with her knowing that you were about to get married in the show. Bro, they have these interviews. On. They're so uncomfortable. It's so bad. They have these interviews. She's looking terrible right now. She starts to think, oh, I can't deal with this. I'm out. Rightfully so. I could get the marriage annulled.
Yeah, makes sense.
I could get the marriage annulled. I'm out. She stays. I'm going to try to make it work. Exactly. The face that you're making right now is like, yo, what are you doing? What is this girl doing? Everybody is flaming her. Like, yo, what are you doing? And then everybody wants to feel bad for her, but she keeps allowing. Yeah, she keeps allowing. Well,
maybe he put it on
to
her.
Walk all over. That's really what it is.
Maybe he put it on her.
She's strung out.
Like for real,
clear as day. It gets better. Now the honeymoon is over. They've set them up in apartments to try to build.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, to try to make it work. Try to make the marriage work. Dude comes back with the baby mother and brings her, like, I wanted you to meet her. They both
threesome or something?
They both dressed like they going out to dinner. So the girl that he was set up with on the show to get married is sitting there. He's not sitting next to his wife. He's sitting with the baby mother. The wife is sitting alone in the chair. Bro, I'm telling you, it's so. I was like, yo, what is this poor girl doing? And she still hasn't left. They're still on the show together. And the most recent episode, he tells her, "Oh, I wanted us to be transparent, and you're my wife. I want to tell you everything. I bought my child's mother a brand new car, a brand new Benz."
Why is he in the show for?
At this point, it's definitely feels like he's definitely for the clout.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it, because his father is a pastor.
Yeah, but you can't,
No. I know. But I'm just saying, what he projected to get into the show was this image of I'm a faithful man and I'm
a godly man.
Yeah, no, and he's doing all kind of ungodly
And he's a super creep.
Listen, if you watch the first, you're gonna be hooked, because you got it's like watching a car, a train.
But it's just him. The rest of the shit is corny.
The rest is not bad, but those two are definitely the reason to watch, bro. It's a train wreck, bro. It's a train wreck, and I keep waiting to see if she's. Everybody's waiting to see if she's gonna leave, and she doesn't leave.
All right, so Isaac is talking about
she's
married at first sight.
Married at first sight. Yeah.
Chris and what is it?
Chris and Paige needs to turn the mother effing page. She needs to turn the page, bro. Turn the page. What are you doing, man?
All right. Well, in other TV stuff, some things I don't know if you got to see. WandaVision finished. Great show.
I haven't watched it, and I heard it was pretty good.
It was really good show. So I won't talk to you about it.
No, it's fine. Because
you're gonna watch Justice League, right?
That I want to see.
I'm literally gonna watch Justice League the minute I leave here.
Okay.
That's why I'm
All
not.
right.
It's a water night. Because the minute I leave here,
That's
I'm going straight to my house to watch Justice League.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the
I think I'm with you on that. Although it's it's almost 3 hours.
I got a Red Bull ready. I'm gonna watch.
He said I got a Red Bull. I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna watch it home.
I'm ready to go.
What else? The Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I'll probably watch it because my son would probably want to see that.
I love all that shit.
But I want to see Snyder's cut only because
and they said it's not a complete different movie, but the way it's filmed, it's different.
From what I read, it is
He did the Batmans, right?
It is almost two different movies.
So that's Chris.
Because they said that the person that came in basically reshot all his stuff.
That's Chris Dolan, right? Who did the Batmans? Dolan, Chris Dolan.
No, Snyder.
Nolan, Christopher. Snyder did Superman.
Yeah,
and Batman.
And Nolan is the one that did Batman, Batman Begins and.
Okay. All right, yeah. So that's some things, guys. So all right, so make sure you watch Justice League, and the new show on Disney Plus, The Falcon, and.
That's a show? No, that's the movie. I thought it was
it's a show.
Oh, okay.
It's the
Isn't the new Captain America releasing too? I believe.
I don't know, but I know that it's Falcon and Winter Soldier. It is because WandaVision finished, so this is the next series up. Then after this is going to be Loki. So if you're a fanatic into the Marvel series like I am, then whatever. Also tomorrow,
Loki's got to be good.
Tomorrow, if you're my age, then you gotta love Wu-Tang.
Yes.
Gotta love Wu-Tang.
Yes.
Tomorrow versus.
What up, Bushwick? What
it's
up,
gonna
Brooklyn?
be Ghostface versus Raekwon. The winner of this battle is the fans.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
The thing is that they made a lot of good songs together.
I'm gonna agree with that.
They made a lot of good songs together. So are they gonna play their songs together, or are they gonna play songs separate? Their separate songs?
I think they have to do. So those tracks they'll probably do together, and they'll probably just do the verses. But I agree. The winner is us, the fans. I think this is my childhood in one verses. Yeah. I'm absolutely.
I got some Wallabies. I'm putting some Wallabies on.
I do have a pair of Clarks. I think everybody has a pair of Clarks. You have to have a pair of Clarks.
Actually, I don't. My Clarks are in my job. So yeah, I think that
everybody. Well, you still have a pair though. Everybody. Look, I think everyone should own a pair of Clarks.
Yeah,
you have to have a pair of Clarks.
So that's for tomorrow. All right. Oh, I don't know if you saw this. Did you see the Wingstop? What happened at Wingstop? With the register where he threw the shit through the window?
No, that I didn't see. I saw the I think you sent me this. Somebody got hit with like a milkshake, a blender or something.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Oh my.
Hold on.
Yo.
That was great. So
Yo.
we're gonna talk about both of them. So,
Yes.
so fast food incidents.
Fast food.
So at McDonald's, this lady, I guess she didn't like her order, so she started throwing her food at the guy that was working there. So all of a sudden, you see the milkshake blender come across and rock her, and she falls on the floor. When I edit this on IG, I'm gonna show you this shit. What time is it?
Yo, wait, hold on. I just want to point out for everyone, like, if you ever decide to yell or berate or just treat the person that's handling your food like trash, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. These people are like,
but they are broke. Like
yeah.
they're working in a fast food restaurant. They probably the hoodest of the hood. Leave them the fuck alone.
Listen, nobody wants to work those jobs. They're taking those jobs because of necessity. Okay, so for you to treat, a person that's working behind the register or behind the counter at any fast food or just food service industry, you got to get hit with the button. You have to get hit with the button. What do you think is going to happen? These people are one step away from snapping all the time. And you're going to start throwing your french fries and burger at the person.
I wish I could see the video.
Oh, no. Yeah. You got to put that up. You have to put that up because...
I'll put it up on the IG. It was insane. And then she got what she deserved. Throwing food at me. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Yo, but she got hit with the blender.
No, but square. Yo, you talk about, you know what I think about? I think it was in Marvel versus Capcom or one of those games when you would do like a perfect combo, they would instantly die. She got hit. If we could do the special effects where you see them like charge up from that was a one shot perfect. Like, finish him. Fatality.
Hilarious. And then, all right, so the other one was Wingstop. I guess they gave him the wrong change, and he went back to complain. And when he went back to complain, they were like, pretty much, we're not giving you a change. Yeah. So the guy grabbed the register and threw the shit out the window. Like, broke the front glass because he didn't get his change back. I mean, how much fucking change do you want?
I mean, like, was it $100 bill? Even, you have to, something has to go through your head. Are you going to, like, is it worth me going to jail for? Clearly, there was no thought there. It was just like reaction first. But you're going to jail for that.
Yeah, you definitely.
You're going to jail for that. So unless it was like he broke $100 bill and the dude gave him like $2 back.
I know what it was. His wife, he didn't share the stimmy check.
yeah, you're right.
Crazy. Yo, did you hear? Oh, talking about that. Did you hear about the person? I think it's in Philly. Guys, if you know who it is, you can tell me. This guy in Philly, supposedly same idea. Stimulus check came in.
Okay.
His wife got the stimulus check. And this son of a bitch went to the house and fucking killed her, killed her brother, killed her mother, and killed her cousin.
Nah, that couldn't be over
because of the stimulus check.
Nah.
Supposedly they were arguing about it, and he was saying that he wanted a certain amount of money, and she was like, "No, I'm gonna give you this certain amount of money." So he left. He came back. He went after her. The family tried to intervene to stop him, and he killed all of them and her. No, actually, I don't even think he killed. I think he killed. He killed all of them. 4 people. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I mean, damn, the check ain't that much. Like, she like that dude made it sound like she hit the mega. Like that's.
I don't know.
If I can't have this 1,400, none of us can. Wow, that's sad. That's sad.
I'm gonna look for that article right now.
7-year-old daughter too?
I don't know if he killed the daughter. I know he killed everybody else.
I mean, that check ain't that serious, man. Like, he had to be on.
It wasn't Philly. It was an Indianapolis man.
Mother-in-law, brother, and cuz.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he killed. That's what I'm telling you. He didn't kill the kid. I don't think he killed the kid.
Well, all right, let's be fair. Mother-in-law, I don't need a stimulus check to take out the mother-in-law. Like, let's be real here.
I'm not
You don't need a stimulus check to take out the mother-in-law.
After
I'm
this, I'm going to
sorry.
my mother-in-law's house.
I'm sorry. All
I'm
right.
good with her.
Especially, listen. All right, you don't need a stimulus check to take out the mother-in-law.
I don't want to make this asshole famous, so I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say his name.
Nah. We don't want to
But
take that
he
up.
shot and killed. Wow, he killed his daughter, 7-year-old.
That's crazy.
He killed
man.
his daughter, cousin, mother-in-law.
Yeah, nah. There's nothing. I don't even know. Yeah, there's nothing to say there. That's just sad.
I don't. But wait, I don't think that was his daughter. I'm sorry. He killed because he killed a 7-year-old, but that wasn't his daughter. Because then he grabbed his daughter and brought his daughter to his sister's house.
But how do you kill a kid, man? Like, come on, man. I mean, I shouldn't even say that. You killing anybody is wrong, but the mother-in-law, I understand. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. I mean, some mother-in-laws, right?
Some mother-in-laws, they just,
But yeah, an Indianapolis man was accused of fatally shooting 4 people over the weekend after arguing with his girlfriend because he wanted a portion of her corona stimulus check. Yeah.
I think there has to be more to that. I mean, I get that that's what they needed to run with. They needed something to make sense.
I want to know if he was on drugs.
But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like that makes me think of like.
But look at last week. Last week we were talking about the guy in Queens.
Yeah.
They kicked in the door and started shooting at the woman. The 2 cops saved her life.
And he had to see. You had to see the uniform. Bro.
Some people just
Come
get
on.
into this rage.
Yeah.
I don't. And what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I mean, R.I.P. to we're making jokes about the mother-in-law shit, but rest in peace to the family of to them, and and God bless their family and friends. That's fucked up, man. No money in the world is.
You know what? It's interesting that you mentioned that specifically, also, right? As far as like paying respects to the family, the incident that happened with the hate crime, right?
Which was
in the massage parlor in the with the Asian community.
Yeah.
All right. The cops, when speaking about the killer, tried to like humanize him, and instead of speaking about like the people that were killed, like they try to say like he had mental issues, and it was like trying to normalize it. Like, no, how about just pay respects to everybody that died first.
And I don't know if this has anything to do with it, and I'm not putting this on that person, but the last 4 years of the president that we had, I thought he was hilarious. Like, I found him to be funny. I don't take politics too serious, but he triggered a lot of people to do fucked up things.
Yes.
For instance, he triggered
he
triggered this whole white supremacy shit. And
I don't know if he triggered it. He made them feel like it was okay to come out of the dark.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe not triggered. Maybe that's not the right word to use.
Yeah.
But I guess we could agree that he egged on certain people. He threw wood to the fire of people that already had this rage in them.
Yes.
They go and they berate the Capitol and do all that type of crazy shit. That's because of him. Because of what he. Okay, let me not say that. Nothing is because of anybody. But he had a part.
He had a huge part in that, Josh.
Now, joke. I don't know if it's jokingly. Actually, I don't even think he's playing when he says it's the China virus. Right? The coronavirus. You call it the China virus.
Yeah, he was calling it the China virus.
How many people have actually lost loved ones to the coronavirus?
Yeah.
To this COVID pandemic. And you're calling it the China virus. And you have these ignorant, stupid fucks that actually, granted, we do know it came from China. We don't know. It has not been proven that China put it out there to the world to give it to everyone else to spread it. We don't know if that's true or not. It may or may not be true.
But
there's no solid evidence.
Exactly. Yeah.
But when you're saying it, your implication behind that is saying that China released this to the world. Now, if you have some kind of a mental breakdown, or you're going through PTSD from someone dying in your family from COVID, because the way COVID was killing people, it was sudden. Yeah. You were here today, you were gone tomorrow. Something that I haven't seen in my lifetime. I don't know if before it happened in my lifetime I never seen that. So you have that kind of drama or trauma in your brain, and you got this guy saying that it's the China virus. I mean, one could argue that you egged on these people to fucking do these hate crimes too.
Yeah.
I mean, because even when, let's go back to 9/11. When 9/11 was happening, I remember in our neighborhood they were shooting up. They were shooting at the corner store owner, who happens to be from the Middle East, but he wasn't a terrorist.
Yeah,
trauma, it causes people to do stupid shit. Not saying that this is why these people are acting in these hate crimes, because something just happened recently
I think also
in Queens, in Flushing.
I think when the media is pumping like certain narratives out as well, that also adds like fuel to the fire. But I get exactly what you're saying. Like, you can't be. I thought that's the thing that really killed me the most, is that I don't think he ever grasped like how. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I think he did grasp it, and he just didn't care about how impactful everything that he said.
He just recently tweeted. You guys should thank me.
Yeah,
because all the vaccines that are coming, I'm the reason that you guys are all vaccinated.
He's the reason.
Meanwhile, he was brushing this shit off.
The Trump vaccine.
The Trump vaccine. That's what he called it, right?
The Trump vaccine.
Like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like, you ever seen the movie Bullworth?
Yeah.
I felt he was Bullworth. So to me, most of the shit he did was comedy. What he did really didn't affect me financially.
But it unfortunately affected our country.
But this is
yeah,
what I'm saying.
exactly.
But it's to the point where, all right, now it's these people fucking went at the Capitol with guns and went crazy because you're saying that people are cheating and doing those other shit. You're igniting that shit.
The sad part was a former, I believe she was in the army.
She was one of them. I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Like,
but she was
a diehard Trump supporter.
There was multiple people like
that.
And
she thinks that she's doing the greater good by you. And she thought she was going to enter that hallway.
But how quick did he fucking turn that shit around? So then he sends the National Guard in there. So you promote this shit, the shit happens, and now you're like, oh, boy, you guys are getting crazy. Let me send the National Guard in there. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I think that went above him, though. I don't think he sent the National Guard in there. I think they realized, like, if they don't, it's going to get real bad real quick.
And I'm sorry, if it was different nationalities in there, there would have been a lot more dead.
Oh, yeah. We don't even want to go down that road. We know that's facts. Come on, man.
For real.
Like, we know how, first of all, we know how that goes in our own state, because it's an unimaginable number of rounds that are fired first, and then questions are asked later.
Because if John and Riley would have been Julio and Tyrone, it would have been fucking different.
Exactly.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk about a little more sports. I don't know if you heard about the huge contract that was signed between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. They signed a 2-fight deal for the belts. So they're going to unify the belts, 2 fights.
Where's Tyson Fury at age-wise now? How old is he?
I think they're both like probably mid-30s.
He's a big dude, though. So, if he trains, I can see it, but...
Yeah, but this is probably the biggest fight in heavyweight.
Yeah, I was going to say the heavyweight division's got to be pretty bad right now if that's where they're going.
They're good. They're good fighters.
Yeah, but I think Fury's definitely up there age-wise. We got to look that up.
I think he just looks old. I don't think
you might be right.
That's sure. I don't think that old.
Yo, it's funny.
He's 32.
I've been watching I've been watching Young Rock, and that's like the theme. I felt so bad for him. His whole childhood growing up, they like clowned him because they thought he was like a grown man.
Yeah, they're both pretty young. Fury's 32, Joshua's 31.
Yo, he's the oldest 32 I ever seen in my life.
He was on a lot of drugs too. He changed his whole life.
Okay, I guess.
There was a whole story behind him too. He was alcoholic. He was a bunch of shit went.
He looks like a beat catcher's mitt though.
But but for a person that looks super, he looks like Al Bundy to me. For some reason, he reminds me of like an Al Bundy.
Al Bundy looks younger than him though.
Now, I don't even look at him now. He moves good though, man. No.
Definitely gifted. He's definitely gifted for somebody that size to be that agile. I think it should be a good fight. I'm just surprised that that's where the division is at. I would think.
But they're the best 2 heavyweights.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I think Joshua's gonna beat him because I think Joshua's. What do they say? They say.
I feel like Fury's like our generation George Foreman. Like he should lose, but he's probably gonna win.
I think. Yeah.
If he wants to, he's one of those dudes that like if he's really hungry for it, like he'll take all the punishment just to keep pushing forward.
Well, I think Joshua has no chin, but Fury's not going to try to hit him with power punches. So if they box each other, I think he outboxes him. That's my opinion.
I don't know. It should be like you said. I think the fact that they signed the 2-fight deal they already expect it to be a pretty good.
And you heard about
fight.
Mike, right? Mike Tyson's fighting again Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, come on.
They haven't
man.
said who's. He generated a shit ton of money that last fight.
I know, but that's like nostalgia. I mean, I'm happy for him though.
So let me ask you a question.
He never got.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
never got these. He
got
first
paid.
of all,
He got paid.
Yeah, I know he got paid.
Crazy paid. 30
he
million
got
a fight,
crazy
40
paid,
million a
but
fight.
he never got what Mayweather's.
That's because the market
just,
moves.
I know
up
the
higher.
market is just different.
But if Tyson would have fought in this era,
yeah,
he would have been.
Yeah,
won all of them.
A lot of people argue that he's the original, but yeah,
he would have got more than all of them. But you wouldn't want to see him fight Holyfield?
No. What is this? It's like an episode of Bum Fights, but we got to pay to watch it? Like, this is two old dudes.
He look bad against Roy Jones. Roy Jones looked terrible. Did you see the Roy Jones fight?
Somebody classified it as like watching two uncles fight at a barbecue. Like,
I mean, it wasn't that bad. I guess it's the.
I think Shannon Sharp said that. I gotta look it up.
I think the Mike Tyson. I think it's the aura of Mike Tyson. That shit doesn't die.
Well, Mike Tyson's aura is never gonna die.
It's like
as somebody who's like Mike Tyson. Think about his legacy, right? His legacy is so strong still that I think I was 88. I think right when he won the belt. So I think I was 8. I remember like seeing that as an 8-year-old, and that's like how long ago?
Yeah.
And that aura is still. I think it's even stronger now because people have grown to love him almost like a Charles Barkley like type.
Well, everybody loves Tyson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think it's only gotten stronger. But to see him fight, you don't want to see him fight. Yeah. You want to see Mike be funny now. You don't want to see Mike fight.
I don't know. He didn't look that bad in the last fight. It's not that I don't want to see him fight. I just don't know who he's gonna fight against. That's the thing. He can't fight against these young guys. These young guys probably kill him.
But that's the problem too. You keep having these old people fight in the ring. You're looking for somebody to have a stroke or a heart attack in the ring. Like, let's be real, bro. Like,
oh man,
you're looking for somebody to just like in the ring, like, hurry up, somebody cut to a, like, that's what's gonna happen, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, well, listen, I like Tyson. I just don't know who he's gonna fight against. I don't think he can fight against the young guys because I think young guys destroy him. So he would have to fight against another older guy, but I don't know which older guy would be good to fight him. So it's probably it's not. Let's just watch Mike punch a bag or something.
I think, listen, this is how bad the UFC is making boxing look, that this is what they're turning to now.
Well, there's other divisions in boxing that's good. Just the heavyweight division sucks.
I just think boxing in general needs to just, like, they need to end it now. It needs to become one, like...
You gotta relax.
No, I'm not saying end boxing, period. I'm saying it needs to become, like, an official, like the way UFC, like, it needs to become one league.
Yeah, but you know why you can't do that? Because you got the promoters, and the promoters.
I know
they don't play with each other.
That's the problem.
They don't play with each other.
So then make them owners. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
like they
like
need,
a league. Have a league.
They need to have like a league, and you have your staple of boxers. But that's what I'm saying. It needs to be that, and they can actually turn it into $1 billion, and take back what was once a like boxing. I remember, like I still love boxing. But I don't love it as much as I did when I was younger because you saw people put their legacy on the line to fight.
Yeah.
You don't see that these days.
Well, with Joshua and Fury, they're the best two heavyweights, so they're doing it. And it's probably gonna be the biggest fight in England history because they're both English and they're both champions.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be humongous, and those fucking crowds. Well, I don't know now with the corona with COVID, but the crowds are gonna be massive.
Everywhere crowds are allowed except for like New York and.
You heard that Canelo's fighting Cinco de Mayo, and his promoter said there's gonna be 70,000 people there. They're fighting somewhere in Mexico.
Oh, they fight in Mexico. I was gonna say I knew right away.
In like a soccer stadium.
Yeah.
70,000.
I don't doubt it.
70,000 people.
I don't doubt it.
It's a lot of people.
I mean, it's COVIDian soup.
COVIDian soup is nice.
Yeah, COVIDian soup.
That should be a drop. COVIDian soup should definitely be a drop. All right. Well,
coronavirus. Shit is getting real.
All right. Let's finishing up. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. A year ago, right? year ago tomorrow?
I was gonna save that for the end. If we're wrapping up,
Yeah, I think we pretty much touched everything.
Not a year ago, 2 years ago.
I mean, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2 years ago. I mean, it's still like tough. It's still tough. 2 years ago, losing Fat Boy, I think is a real tough thing to talk about for me still. The thing that made it the thing that helped me get through it that day was seeing everybody.
Yeah, that was cool.
Seeing everybody kind of helped me deal with it that day. But I was in shock, and I kind of still feel numb and in shock most of the time thinking about it.
I think so. You guys had what was that on Greene? You have the building. I'm not from the building. I'm from across the street.
But you still
of
Greene.
course. No,
Greene was Greene.
A lot of people didn't know with me and Pete was we were really young. So my dad and his dad were best friends.
Oh, okay.
My dad, my dad was with my mom, so I would be in his house all the time. He would be in my house all the time. I think I'm Diana's age, though. I don't think I'm Pete. I think Pete's a little younger than us. A lot younger than us.
Yeah.
But Pete was always around, so I would play fight with Pete. And a lot of people don't know this, but Pete's dad used to DJ. So he ends up becoming a DJ. I think obviously you had a part in that, but his father used to DJ. He used to have the equipment and everything.
Yeah.
He DJ'd my sister's Sweet 16. So I was very close with the family. So I grew up with Pete at a young age. When we got older, we still hung out, but it wasn't like when we were younger. But we always, Fat. I'm calling Peter. I wasn't calling him Fat Boy. And
no, it was always Peter.
But
that Fat Boy came on when he started doing his thing.
But it was so I wanted to tell a story. So me and Pete, we remember those bean shooters, right?
Oh my God!
Yeah, so me and Pete. Now Pete, man, he was a teddy bear, bro. But when he was younger, he used to cry a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I hit him with a bean shooter, right? And it hit him in his face, and he started crying. I'm like, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. So Pete, come here, you're judging.
I could picture that right now. Everybody's oh shit.
At first, I thought I knocked his fucking eye out.
Oh my God.
You're an idiot. I didn't use peas. We were using the little fucking rocks he's been on the floor.
Yeah.
And I'm shooting rocks. So we're shooting each other. I caught him. in his face. But I didn't know if I got him in his eye. Now, me and Peter probably 12 years old. We was fucking super young. So I'm like, oh shit, he's crying, little Pete. And I'm looking at him. I'm fucking terrified. I'm fucking. So he looks, he's good. He just got a red thing on his face. He just got a red
thing on his, okay.
So it's fucking. Rest in peace, man. If you hear this, man, you're going to laugh. So he was like, I'm telling you that. I'm telling you. I was like, hold on, Pete. He's like, no, you gotta let me do it to you.
Damn.
Motherfucker.
Wait, did you let him do it?
I'm scared.
Damn.
I'm going to get an ass whipping.
Damn.
What up, Bushwick? What up,
yeah,
Brooklyn?
facts.
So, all right. Okay, Pete, do it. So I'm backing up. I let him do it.
Yo, that's brave. What if, the fact that you trusted him to, where is he going to,
he didn't use a rock. He used, actually, they used to be
the piece of corn or?
Yeah, so it was, there used to be a tree we used to take, berries.
Oh, I remember. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So he did that. Motherfucker caught me right. And that shit hurt. It hurt. And I had a red dot on my head. Like if I was from India for 3 days, that shit would not come out. Because I guess the ink from the berry and then the fucking impact.
The pressure.
Wow. And then Pete, when he hit me, I went down too. He was like, so now he's scared. He's like, you're not going to tell my dad. And now he thinks he's going to get fucked up, then I'm going to snitch. And I'm like, no. So we're both literally there. I'm fucking in tears.
Both in pain.
I'm in tears. He got a fucking big ass lump on his eye, right? From the rock that I caught him with. And I got a fucking dot on my forehead from the fucking berry that he caught me with. Idiots.
Yes. Facts.
But to avoid an ass whipping.
Yeah. You took that.
Gladly. Hit me.
Gladly.
Hit me. And shit, we were so young, man. Pete was fucking Pete, man. So fucking young.
I still, I'm going to struggle with this for a while. I'm going to struggle with it for a while. Because it's like, you know how it's tough for like a parent to talk about like when they lose like it's like a little brother. Like I feel like I'm like you're supposed to go first. Like
yeah.
It's like you don't expect that. Like you're expecting it to go like differently.
Yeah.
And in my head, it's like it wasn't supposed to go that way. And I'm still like trying to like tell myself.
Yeah.
And it's tough. The only thing like that really helps, and people don't even understand, and I'm sure the people that participate understand, but those times that we spend together, like at the barbecue and like doing those things, they mean like not only so much to me, but I know so much to the family and everybody, because it's like coming together and just enjoying Pete.
And and that's why you got to give flowers to people when they're alive, you know.
Yeah.
And the things that the barbecues in the yard, that was Pete's thing.
Yes.
He would do that. It's
that's
birthday
the
or something
reason
like that
it happened. And that was the reason that we even talked about it, was because we always knew how often like he wanted to do that.
Shit, COVID was running rampant in the summer last year. We still made it happen.
Yo,
we're gonna be happen again this year.
Yo, Derek is giving it to you right now because he's talking about that Yankee fitted. Yo, Snow. Oh my God. Speaking of blast from the past.
Oh shit. What up, bro?
Snow. Oh my goodness.
Holy shit. You serious?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Well, what's good, man?
Yo, what's the deal, bro?
Yo, listen.
Snow was the first one I saw with a North Face bubble, man. I wanted that shit my whole life when I saw him.
He got it out the trunk of a Honda Accord.
You know how he does. Yeah. Him and Saif, and fucking, and my brother, my old brother-in-law, Narc. They saw him.
Oh my
together.
God.
It's fucking criminal.
Yo, I would like to thank Snow for all my young B felonies and misdemeanors and everything else. Snow laid the criminal background in all of us at a very young age.
Same.
To all the Street Fighter battles in the I think in Leo's room and in the NES.
Fucking Leo playing basketball with Leo used to be fun too, man. Leo was crazy. Also, I want to say I lost somebody this week too. This past weekend, my wife's aunt Wanda, she passed away unfortunately, not from COVID, but she was sick. It was sudden too. She was in the hospital for an issue. I don't want to put her business out there.
No, yeah.
And then a week later,
a
week later, she died. She was in her 50s.
Yeah,
so
see,
she wasn't super old, but she wasn't young.
Because so that's the thing. Like, it's hard to accept news like that when you hear from somebody that seems
and she was like, all right. So she was like at every function that I went to with my in-laws, and she spoke to the wife every day. Like when I get home from work, they're like on FaceTime every day for an hour at least, and they're talking and gossiping, all that.
Yeah, so probably almost like closer,
dude. It was
closer
super
than
close.
anybody.
And then there was a point where I would say that's my wife, so she would come like, "Come here, it's my wife," and then she would be like, "Husband."
Oh man,
and we were very, very. She was a beautiful woman, man. Beautiful. When I had issues with the wife, where, my mother, my mother-in-law, she didn't necessarily take my side, and she was like, she would of course support her daughter.
Yeah.
Titi would come around and she'd be like, but and then she would like little shit.
So she would defend you too.
She would defend me because she wasn't about. Don't get me wrong. She loved her niece. My niece was first.
She's
right
she's about who's right or wrong. Who's right or wrong.
Like,
right or wrong.
You
Yeah.
do this right.
Yeah.
She was the
so
middle
she
ground.
was the consigliere in the family.
Yeah, something like that. So R.I.P. to Wanda. You another one. You're gone, but you won't be forgotten, man. We love you.
I think you. Is it like the month itself, or I feel like, spring is supposed to be about like new life and stuff like that, but I feel like I lost a lot of like friends and family around this time. Like, I don't know what is it about these particular times, but literally.
And last year, this is when the pandemic started, right?
Yeah, it's like what the
it
hell?
was end of February, going into March is when it really started getting bad.
Yeah, and coming back from burying my grandmother. All right,
I know you were telling me. Yeah,
coming back from burying my grandmother and then getting just like blindsided.
Everyone was.
Like
Every
my
single person
mind
was.
is already like gone. Like I just got back from PR. Like I was on a red eye. And I had spoke to him when I was in PR, and he's on it like, yo, we're gonna chop it up when you get back, because he knew I was going through it.
Yeah, you know, I had a conversation with him that I don't know why I don't have it on WhatsApp. I had a conversation with him about a week prior.
Yeah.
And he was sending me music. And I was like, yo, P, I want some new reggae music.
Man.
He's like, you got WhatsApp? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
So he sent me like a zip with like a shit ton of songs. And he was like, I was like, you know, P, I can't really put that on my phone. I got like iTunes. He's like, all right, bet. So we'll get together and I'll show you how to do everything and I'll put it on. I got you. I was like, all right. So he had like a playlist. I was playing because I was rocking his playlist. And my girl was like, yo, that's hot. And it was a lot of old shit, the new stuff. But I like the app. I had to like suspend the app. And when I did it, everything got erased.
Yeah, if you don't back, I
didn't back it up. So everything got, it was like, wow. And
this like a part that really sucks, because I know there's a lot of stuff that I wish I could have like given to his family that was on his laptop, but I never I never had access to that. But I'm hoping that they were able to unlock it. But there's a lot of like, you know, photos and stuff like that, probably of the Nana, like things that I know that they you know, would cherish. And that was like the only thing that was tough. I still thankfully had the memories from all the stuff that we did together. And I had luckily some of that stuff like saved. So being able to like hear him and being able to, you know,
what up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
This like
yeah.
Like that's like everything to me, because it's like if I'm feeling down when I hear him, it's like,
yeah. I mean, he was a good soul, man. Talk about somebody that really did not do anything negative. He didn't try to fuck anybody over. He never tried to put in any problems.
Nope.
When you know, if he saw you was down, he told you, what's going on with you? I don't be like that, man. Come on, it's all good. Like I've seen P where, you know, I'm drinking in the streets, he'll grab me, he'll be like, yo, Josh, man, go home, man. You like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go home. And he's younger than me.
Yeah.
But Josh, and the one thing about Pete that was great about him, he made you feel like a fucking star. Like if he was DJing and you came into the building, yo, Josh, whatever. Are you in the street and you walking, he be like, yo, out the window, you like, oh, shit, yo,
he giving you shout outs from the third floor.
Like, yo,
he giving you shout outs from the third floor.
He was at the window, yo, Josh, get out and go home, nigga. Like it was like, damn, all right, P, I got you. It was like, damn, who's the old head and who's the young head? Like, I'm older than you. Get the fuck out of here. Those little things, man. I remember that shit. I remember that.
Yo, I'm not even gonna go there. Snow's talking about the first club. I don't know if you ever remember this, but I think that was like the real early days. I was just like messing around. I remember we rented a basement on Irving.
Oh, you wanted the hood? You wanted?
No, it was it was literally like a basement party. Like it
Irving and Menahan.
Yeah,
Irving and Menahan.
You remember that? That's what I'm saying. Like literally, it was a straight basement party.
Yeah.
Like
hell yeah.
These were like just the beginners, just like clowning around.
I remember
like
that shit.
Bugging out.
Fucking sweatbox in there.
It was, but
I remember that shit like yesterday. Hell yeah.
It was crazy, and we made it work. But it's funny that Snow's talking about that. Like these are the like those are the things that I miss most. And even looking back at it now, like yo, Pete literally blew out my speakers. All right, most expensive speakers I ever had. He fried the crossover on both of these speakers. All right. I look back, I could laugh at it. Like it's that like yo, I had so many
laughing
like
at that time though.
No, because even then I had to like, because if you know Pete, you could tell him something 100 times. If he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it.
Yo, don't play that hove. You're gonna drive it.
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
Don't do that. Yeah. Put that shit on.
Yes. If
Make
you told him don't do something, it's like telling him to do it. So
get the reaction.
So it was like, yo, Pete, you gotta be easy. You gotta watch the levels because you blow out the speakers. Sure enough, he blows out the speakers. And I'm like, yo, I knew because it sounded terrible right away. I'm just looking at him like, yo, Pete, like, yo, you blow out the speakers, bro. And the like his face changed instantly. And I felt bad, but I was like,
What can you do, right?
Oh man, bro.
Last time I saw him DJ was at Pook's daughter's baby shower.
I was there. That was both of us.
That was the last time I seen
Yeah,
DJ.
facts. I have that recording too.
Yeah. That's the last time I saw DJ.
I have that recorded too. I don't even know. I didn't record all of it, but I recorded, I think, like 2 parts of it.
Yeah. I got a couple pictures with him that day too.
Bro, the one thing I'll say, like, obviously, hoping that everything. I think we should be good, obviously, with the vaccine and stuff like that. But, I just want to make sure that all of the people that need to be involved are consistently involved in that. Because my theory is, like, if I'm not around, is this going to keep going? Like, I want to put together a group for that reason. Because, like, think about it. I don't when somebody like when they come up with these like foundations or whatever. That is the reason for a lot of that most of the time, is because no matter what happens to somebody, they want to make sure that keeps going. And that for me is like important. So I'm hoping that somebody, like, we're gonna eventually get it together to a point. But I mean, listen.
For being a little not so organized, we've been making it happen.
Oh, of course, extremely.
That first year was insane.
But that first year,
but the way it came together, it was like, wow, it was like, holy shit.
That's a lot of people stepped up to make that happen, and that's like, you need that kind of energy because it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. There's a lot of logistics there, and it's like that. That's why, to me, it's important to put together that committee, because it needs to keep growing.
Keep his thought up.
But it also needs to keep growing, because I want that shit. And, like, excuse me, I don't want to curse, but I want that shit to be like a block party for the neighborhood,
like Pete Day or some shit.
You know what I'm saying, like that, like they have that Yams Day. Like, I want that to be like a huge thing.
Yeah, that'll be fire.
Yeah, because I feel like that's him. Like you said, he made you feel like you were the most important person in the room.
And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way.
Exactly. He will make you feel like you're the most important person in the room. And I want to make sure that everybody puts that energy back to him too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm hopeful. I mean, obviously.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?
Forever Fat Boy.
Forever Fat Boy.
Now, out of respect, I didn't want to use this drop, but I will incorporate that. When you hear it, you'll know. It's the one that I think it's DJ Fat Boy, and then it goes yeah.
DJ Fat Boy.
Like, I definitely need that one time for Fat Boy.
All right, well, guys, happy Friday. Well,
did we miss anything? I
don't think we did. I think we pretty much covered everything that's going on. Let me look real quick to see if something new happened while we were on the thing, because last time the J-Lo shit happened.
I mean, we definitely didn't get into a couple of things. I would have. We really didn't touch on the Grammys. I didn't see all of it, but it was like, eh. But my whole question was, do Grammys even matter anymore in the streaming world?
Yeah.
Because Drake did debut 1, 2, 3. I think that that was pretty crazy, but that's also a sign of the times, right? Like, streaming has dominated everything.
I don't like. I was having a conversation with somebody about that too. The Drake being the top, it's a popularity contest now. It's not even about the music. It was good music.
No, it was, but that would never debut 1, 2, 3. That's okay. All right. I'm glad we agree on that. Thank you. I'm glad we agree on that, because I think that's like
somebody had told me, because remember I was telling you we had that whole conversation again. Watch episode, what is that, 7, where we talked about did Drake catch Hove, or is it the same conversation as Ghost Status? Somebody hit me up, DM me, and said, "Look, he's definitely there because of this." I'm like, this doesn't count.
But there's different. It's different. It's different. So the way that you can explain it is when trying to explain Jordan's greatness and LeBron's greatness. Their greatnesses happened in different times.
You know what I want to say? All right, you know what I want to say? I'll say this. I want to say this before we get out of here. This is something I wanted to talk about. I wish we could have ended it on Pete, but Pete, just bear with us. I think the Jordan sneaker, right, is probably the most iconic sneaker brand in our lifetime, right?
Yes.
The Jordan,
there's no doubt
all the
about
retros,
that. Yeah.
everything. The Jordans are the most uncomfortable fucking sneakers ever made.
Yes, especially to play basketball.
But
I will agree with that.
Period. Like,
yes, I don't play basketball.
You can't.
Yeah. They're absolutely.
And then you get, and then now the thing is comfort. Everything is running sneakers now.
As far as on the
You got
court,
no, just in general, Vapor Max.
Oh,
Yeezys,
yeah.
Everything is a running shoe because everything is
running shoes were always like somewhat
we had
trendy,
Air
but they
Max?
weren't the number one.
But I'm
thing.
saying we have.
I know what you mean.
Now
Yeah.
it's like everything
Like,
is a running
yeah.
shoe now.
Everything's a comfort shoe. Yeah.
Everything's a comfort shoe, and
Yeah.
the Jordans, even though they're still up there, I put on my J's, right? Because we got.
But that's because we're hood rats. We love.
And it's like,
we
yo,
love Jordans.
I put them on, and then it's like, all right, I wear it for a fit. And then I'll go and I'll put on some Vapor Max or I'll put on some Yeezys.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You feel-
why the
you
fuck am
feel
I
so-
wearing these sneakers
yeah,
still,
yeah.
bro? I'm getting too old to have my feet hurt.
Yeah.
Like that.
when you make the bow and you knot the bow, do you hear like a gentrification in your head like, pop up? Do you hear like an alert pop up?
I don't know, but it's like
Like
I went to Foot Locker today, and I think the Vapor Max is 2.0 or something like that. It's not even shoelace.
Yeah.
You go like this and you pull it and it locks the sneaker.
ooh, but I mean it's convenient.
It's convenient.
kind of lazy.
The sneaker's
but,
kind of ugly,
yeah.
but I'm saying
Yeah.
it's like they're super comfortable, so they're really light, and then I don't even have to tie them. I hate tying sneakers. I literally tie my sneaker once and I don't want to tie it again. If not, they hang. I hate that shit.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm thinking, why am I still wearing J's, man?
Because you probably like me and you just
I
too
love
lazy to sell them. Or
yeah,
like,
and I love them. I love
yeah.
the way they look. There's a couple, but it's like that. I got a pair of 11s on right now.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most beautiful sneakers ever made. And I'm like, my fucking feet are killing me.
Yeah, they're uncomfortable. They're definitely uncomfortable.
I take the insole out. I add an insole in.
You put a Dr. Scholl's in,
that
it still
shit
doesn't
still
help.
doesn't
Yeah,
fucking.
it doesn't
But I
help.
put a pair of Yeezys on,
Yeah,
and I'm not really a big fan of them.
yeah.
I'm probably late to the show. I only probably have 2 or 3 pairs, and I just bought them because they were a color that I didn't have for other sneakers. And I'm like, holy shit! I don't even want to wear another sneaker. They're so comfortable.
You know what it was? When they were designing it, Yeezy had mentioned like some of the things that he wanted in the shoe, and he said that he suffers from gout, so he wanted to make sure that the shoe was comfortable.
That's
enough
true.
when
That's
he-
fucking great.
No, I'm joking.
Fuck you. On that note, episode 9 is over.
Oh my God!
Made me like a fucking idiot with the Yankee hat. It's all good.
Hold up. Listen, I don't care. You guys are gonna let him know anyway. Just for the sake of transparency, you should wear a Mets hat next week, just so they can speak on the facts that I'm saying that he looks good in Yankee blue. He looks good in Yankee blue. All right. I can't wait for baseball to start. By the way, that's a whole nother topic.
We're out of here, man. Later.
Peace.
What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn? What up, Bushwick? What up, Brooklyn?